I'm at the highest floor of an old classic hotel, looking out at the cityscape on a rainy Lagos morning. The view brings back some early memories. But enough of nostalgia, for today we feast together, French style. I'm set for a private taste of the French-inspired menu being served for this year's annual Goût de France festival around the world. This is happening today at Sky Restaurant in Eko Hotel, Lagos. To illuminate on the actual festival, I sat down with the French cultural attaché in Lagos, Aurélien Finecheriba. So I'm here today at Sky Restaurant at Eko Hotel in Lagos, Nigeria, with a very special guest from the French Embassy. He's a cultural attaché and his name is Aurélien Finecheriba. And I welcome you here to Food Journey to talk to us a little bit about what's happening today, which is the Goût de France, which is a festival about the French bites, the French taste, the good French food. Tell us a little bit about your involvement and sort of beginning of this festival.
Okay. This is the fourth edition of Goût de France / Goût de France, which means Taste of France, as I say. We think that if we highlight our gastronomy to Nigerian people, and they will appreciate it, maybe they will want to come and discover France. Not just for the gastronomy, but for the country as a whole. Gastronomy is a part of the culture, It's also a question of identity. We in every countries in the world we have different kind of gastronomy, of food, and we are all very proud of our food,
So I love this whole idea of having French food and the idea of that sort of proliferated throughout the world. I think it's fabulous because it's so important for you to know about other foods and cultures. The evolution of French cuisine has happened over many years, with culinary influences coming from neighboring countries and also through agricultural calamity and revolution. Their unique placing in the world offers varied climates and access to equally varied produce. For instance, having the perfect soil and growing conditions for the world's finest wines and champagnes. So I want to ask you a foodie question. First of all, tell us what part of France you're from, and if you have a food memory that really gets you going and brings you back in time, what would that be?
Thank you for this question. First, my family is split between Paris and the south of France. So I have many food interactions, But what comes to my mind when I'm thinking about, food in my country is the Sunday chicken. With the whole family, my mother, my brothers, all together, and she cooked this chicken, big chicken, and we share the chicken on Sunday at lunch.
And of course, when we think about eating, it's all about sharing love, good conversation, good food, and coming together, which is really part of the culture in France, I know. I'm part of the culture here in Nigeria as well. So I've been trying to think of some French I'd love to learn, to take away with me today, apart from the amazing food that we're about to maybe have some of. How would I say, it's been lovely making a new friend today, in French?
C'est vraiment très sympathique de se faire de nouveaux amis.
Ah, c'est vraiment sympathique
De se faire
de nouveaux amis. Look at that, speaking some French. Okay, I hope I'm going to see you in the kitchen later on so we can try some of Chef Ben's great food. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now the man in charge today is Chef Ben. He's Indonesian, but been here long enough to be an honorary Naija. Already, all the final fixings and early preps have started. In front of house and in the kitchen, the executive chef has already started delegating tasks. By this evening, this entire table will be full of eager diners from home and the international community. The menu today is a lovely mix of gourmet and rustic dishes, which represent two types of regional food. To start, I'm going to be treated to an amuse-bouche and a smoked salmon starter. What's an amuse-bouche? Something to tickle your taste buds before the main fare. So I'm here, everybody, today with Chef Ben, and he is the executive chef here at the Sky Restaurant at Eko Hotel in Lagos. And I'm very fortunate today to be able to see some of what is going to be prepared today for the Goutte de France festival here at the restaurant. We're starting off with what I believe is an amuse-bouche, which I think chef means to tickle your taste buds a bit.
It's aperitif usually when the guests arrival. Then we serve with some champagne.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Bubbles, that's great. But when I'm looking here and I see what you're making, it looks a little bit like a kind of a Japanese feel going on here for a French menu. So maybe you're going to clarify a little bit about what you're attempting to do. How do you actually do that? How do you achieve getting France into Japan, so to speak?
So basically, it's the new trendy now for everyone around the world. We're trying to modify and to buy some the ingredient from Japan and some friends could be collaborate to get the more new fusion taste.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, chef, so let's get started with this amuse-bouche.
Yeah.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, amuse-bouche like the first one with the yellow with the lobster roll, we fried crispy lobster roll with the tiny sliced mango to roll it, and the second one is fresh seaweed salad, which I mean it's very popular now for the healthy food. Then for with the avocado roll, this is the avocado roll. Then we have the hot amuse-bouche chicken brochette, and with the dipping sauce, spicy mayonnaise.
I'd love to try everything on the plate.
Definitely.
I see you've got some chopsticks
Yes,
there.
I prepared for you to try
Oh,
it.
wonderful. It's lucky I know how to use them. Okay, so what should I try first?
Just you go try the lobster mango first.
The lobster and mango. What an amazing, that's a big bite, but I think I can do it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can see the mango and that beautiful lobster inside. Time to dip and taste. Fantastic. Love, 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 love.
So we're gonna start to plating our cold starter that we call salmon glavac with puff pastry and the spicy cream.
The creative preparation and visual appeal and precision are all integral to the eating experience. Really extravagant and has some interesting components like smoked salmon, soft herb cheese, microgreens, caviar, and fresh dill. Yum!
So here we go. Bon appetit.
Just look at the finished product. What a beautiful, architecturally delicious sight for our eyes. And guess who's about to try this? Me. Now this is one of the dishes that the fine dining guests tonight are going to get to taste. And guess who else is going to get to taste it? Me. So here we go.
Sonia,
Hi.
would you like to try our salad?
I would double love to try your salad. It's so beautiful that I actually have to take a quick pic. Okay?
Sure, definitely.
Because this is gorgeous. Love it. Thank you so much. Is there any sort of directions on how to eat this? Because it's just a masterpiece, a work of art. Where do I start?
Yeah, this is the combination of what we call it the gastronomic from the French cuisine that we can see all the organic vegetable.
Yes.
Then plus with the gravlax with the horseradish creaming inside. with the
Gorgeous.
cream. So you can start with the puff pastry. We cut it with puff pastry slowly. We bite it slowly.
Oh my
And
goodness.
feel
I'm-
that
I'm-
you are in Paris.
Woo! Je suis en Paris maintenant. Okay, here we go. I'll start from the outside in. And puff pastry, beautiful. That's sort of quintessential for French cuisine, isn't it? All right, here we go. Cutting into this. You know, I love smoked salmon. I'm going to have a little bit of this lovely sauce. Bon appetit. Beautiful. Well done, chef.
Okay, Sonia, you have to try your salad with our white wine Alsace.
Gladly. This is from the Alsace region of France. And I can see, look at that clarity. It's beautiful. Let me do the beautiful, fragrant and fresh, fruity. Okay, everybody, I'll just finish this salad. Thank you so much.
Bon appetit.
I asked Chef Ben a little about life as an executive chef. A lot of people actually don't know what that word executive means in that title. Could you tell us?
Yes, the executives mean the head for all the chefs what we have in all restaurants in our kitchen. So as you know, you can have a sushi chef here. We have the sous chef inside. So under lead all of them under my direction. And then I have to work, deal with the guests as well, the menu planning, costing, and the recruitment for all resources and vegetables, fish, and etc. etc.
So now that you've been here about 11 years,
Yes.
you're already an honorary Nigerian.
Exactly.
So you must have some knowledge about our own indigenous food here
Of
as
course,
well.
yes.
But with the French food, we know that the technique is very exacting.
Yes.
For instance, you have to use a particular type of cream or a particular type of butter, or the meat has to be aged in a certain way. It's fussy, really. What kind of a challenge does that present to you tonight, having to make French food?
First of all, we have to select it what is available for this tonight. That from the resources in Nigeria, what we have, and what we can brought from abroad as well. We can say yes, big challenge. We can say no, because it depends on chef how to get the initiative to substitute something to with another thing. With that, we do respect the quality and the taste from the result for the end. So I've been also working and trained in the Montpellier in the French cuisine. So from that knowledge I know when I have in Nigeria, I have to manage what we get in Nigeria and find the solution. That's the way we have to work as the chef.
Well, if this was to be any barometer for what was next, I was ready to proceed really quickly to the kitchen as instructed. Hi everybody! In keeping with some French cuisine truths, the soup starts with butter. Leeks next, with a slightly oniony taste, and asparagus, a strong flavor. Some vegetable stock is added, a little salt and pepper to lift the flavor.
It's very easy actually. Just as there is oil boiling and the cook the vegetable, we blend it, strain, reheat, and we're ready to serve. Very simple.
So I see, Chef, you've done the blending now.
Yeah.
And this is the end product, a beautiful herbal, green,
And
delightful and creamy looking soup. Without the cream. I love the color
Colors,
and the smell.
of course. Right.
Delightful.
The secret of the culinary is when they get best product, fresh product, will be make amazing taste.
Yes, I completely agree. So there you have it. A unanimous opinion of what's great about any good food. Final garnishings done. It was now my turn again to taste. So, bon appetit again to me. So creamy, so delicious, so green. Bravo.
Thank you.
The main course would be mustard and herb marinated French cut lamb rack with a medley of vegetables and pureed sweet potato. The lamb is seared first on a hot griddle to seal in all the precious juices. And then it's cooked in the oven. When it comes out, it's covered in a herb, breadcrumb and parmesan crust.
Okay. So before we plate it, we have to put in our crust to get a beautiful color from the
Oh,
crust.
that's beautiful. And more cooking to get that crust just right. Bye-bye. The vegetables are sautéed in, you guessed it, butter. And now the sweet potato puree. And more butter.
Butter.
I think I'm going to have to do a lot of exercising after this.
You have to.
The meat was ready, and so was the sharp knife to cut it. Aurélien joined us in time for the service and the eating experience. A job well done from our chef. Wow! Congratulations. I know that you're going to have an absolutely amazing evening tonight if this is what everyone's going to enjoy, don't you think? So now the really good bit, the actual tasting. I was crazy with anticipation. Ah, this is exciting. We both get to try this amazing meal. Now the portion size is actually like, it's huge, my goodness. I always imagine French sort of portions being a little bit smaller. But I'm not complaining. Good afternoon. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
So Sonia, here we go. The lamb rack. The sweet
Gorgeous.
potato, yeah.
Ah, thank you so much.
Looks so good.
It does. Amen and bon appetit. I don't know what, I kind of don't even want to spoil the beauty of the plate, but one must. The meat looked gorgeously pink, just the way it should be served, with the perfect complements of the sweet potato. I'm sure you can tell by my face exactly what I'm feeling right now.
All around the world are involved in the Good France operation.
So this is no small thing. This is a real international thing.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's also going to build good relations between France and, of course, Nigeria here, and wherever else this is happening.
Yeah, yes, we are trying to do that.
That's wonderful.
The idea is to, when you share a meal with somebody, you share ideas. And when you
Absolutely.
share ideas, you can become friends.
That's beautiful, just like we have today. Cheers to that. New friends, great food. I've been told that we have a cheese course, and I've been told we also have a dessert course. So I'm going to call it a day with this,
Right.
but I'm taking some home with me because I don't want to leave this here. I have to go home and deal with the bones. And then there was a cheese plate, an assortment to be enjoyed. This French cuisine food marathon was intense, and to put it plainly,
I think you have one of the most exciting job of in the board.
okay, I promise it stops now. Our final treat, a beautiful peanut and cream-filled chocolatey ganache-covered masterpiece with extravagant gold leaf. Is anyone else feeling full? I know I am. And congratulations are in order. We should eat the gold leaf.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, who should eat it? You or me? Huh? Okay. I'm about to eat some gold. Okay, see it there? Doesn't taste like it. Rien du tout.
Really too? It's more for decoration.
It
less
is.
For the taste. Yeah.
And for the thrill of knowing
Yeah,
that, the
yeah,
decadence.
Yeah, in decadence. People are starving and we are eating gold.
You know? Oh! Or just a little bit of gold. Okay, that's how gold tastes. Nice. This is delicious. I think we need to call the chef in here and just say a big thank you for this incredible experience today. I've tried so many delicious and diverse types of French food, seen some amazing techniques. The chef is to be completely congratulated for this amazing experience. Chef Ben,
Yes.
I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for this incredible experience that you've given me today,
It's our pleasure.
allowing me to come in and sort of see what's going on behind the scenes of what everyone else is going to really enjoy this evening as I did. And Aurélien, thank you so much for sharing the experience with me. And I think we have to say all together from Food Journey, bon appetit tonight to everybody and au revoir from us.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Wow.